And a good day to each and every one of you. Time now for Weather News Today with J7409. The name you know, the news you can use. And what you're looking at right here, I'm going to turn it on in just a second, is the GO-16 latest satellite imagery, and this is set on the lower level WV. We'll turn it on right quick and let it roll through. Let you see where the clouds are this morning. Most of the snow, you might pick up a little bit here and there, but most of the snow is going to be leaving for the time being. What's going to happen is we're going to have rain, 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 and that's typical springtime. Hey, that's a good sign, huh, folks? Listen, if you have any weather pictures of any kind or sky phenomena pictures of any kind, I don't know what just happened here. Maybe it's loading back up right quick. Sky phenomena pictures of any kind, please send them to me if you'd like to share them with us, and I'll be glad to use them as my cover thumbnails and feature them on Weather News Today. Click Show More, scroll down, you'll find an email address to send them to. And if it is your first time here and you're into weather and you really want to know what's going on with weather and about alerts if they're in your area, weather news, forecast, please hover over the J7409 in the bottom right-hand corner. It'll pop up, click it, subscribe, click the bell, and you'll be sure to get all of the latest weather news, forecasts, and alerts as they come in. Here's a quick look of the barometric pressure map, and this is where the pressure is falling. We're going to turn it around right quick and let it run through. We'll move it up just a hair here. Get all the United States in. You can see the areas. Rain over here. We got some more coming up this way. Lots of rain coming with a good possibility of severe thunderstorms. This is what the pressure looks like as it's going to be falling over the U.S. for today. And what you're looking at here, I'll let it loop through right quick. Come on and loop through for us. What this is right here, my friends, we'll hop down here so you can see all the U.S. It's a 12-hour 500 millibar height change in the air mass, 500 millibar height change up above us as it's going on. You can see the precipitation areas with the lows and the highs moving through the U.S., and this is what it's like for the last 12 hours over the U.S. Okay, here we go with the precipitation amounts that's going to be happening today through tomorrow, all right? Rain, rain, rain. I told you it was all coming. Look at this stuff, and especially, I can't quit harping about this area right in here. Severe thunderstorm activity, okay? Also, some of it may creep up a little bit in Nebraska here. We're going to have to wait and see. Texas, Oklahoma, you can see these readings go up. There's 3 inches almost in Oklahoma. Moving right on across, as you can see, this is the precipitation that you can expect between now and tomorrow evening. So far as what type of precipitation, well, of course, the blue is snow, the green is rain, and where you see that pink, of course, is freezing rain. We do have most of the snow now going back up towards Canada for our Canadian friends up there, as you can see, coming in off the west, moving up. But some of these systems, of course, are going to be moving over this section of U.S. covering Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee. That's all rain. It's looking like it's going to be all rain. Maybe in Pennsylvania, maybe on the edge of northern eastern Ohio, some freezing rain. But for the most part, it's looking like rain all the way up into New York, Vermont, and all the way up into Canada and New Hampshire. We'll probably get a little bit of that freezing stuff also. Now, as we come down south, we can see this system that's going to be moving up through the Gulf, and we see the rain. All rain, 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 rain. We do have a little bit of snow in the western section states over here, but like I say, most of that's going to travel up. It shouldn't be anything that you can't handle. We'll put it that way. What we're looking at here is the chance of supercell buildups, okay? Of course, these little flag things, this is the wind, okay? But what we need to look at is the color here. we do have this chance of supercell buildups coming up in the Texas area, along with Louisiana. It's just going to move on across, especially up in Oklahoma, as you can see. Of course, the darker the color, the better chance you have of getting these supercells coming in. And most of these should start later on in the week, around Tuesday and Wednesday. That doesn't mean you're not going to have a chance of maybe some rain before then, because you will. But Tuesday and Wednesday, and maybe Monday, but I'm thinking more on the line of Tuesday and Wednesday, these cells should really start to build up down south in these areas here. So be aware of this, okay? And here we have, of course, the GFS map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. And all this stuff that I've been showing you this morning, what it boils down to, my friends, is this. We've got a front extending from the southeast westward to the southern plains that will become quasi-stationary through late tonight. Now, the western end of the boundary will begin to return northward as a warm front tomorrow. Now, showers and thunderstorms will develop along the boundary from parts of the southern plains to the southeast, with rain developing over parts of the Ohio-Tennessee valleys into the southern mid-Atlantic. Now, the showers and thunderstorms will continue over the area through tonight. Now, overnight tonight, showers and thunderstorms will begin to lift northward into parts of the Central Plains, Middle Mississippi Valley through tomorrow evening. Also tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms will develop along and ahead of the associated front over the Southern Plains through Monday evening into Tuesday. Now, the showers and thunderstorms will slowly wind down over the southeast overnight tonight into tomorrow. Meanwhile, what else is going on? A deep upper level trough over the west coast is going to slowly move eastward to the northern high plains to the southwest by tomorrow evening. Snow will develop over parts of the northern plains and to parts of the northern Rockies for this morning. Now, that will slowly move into parts of the upper Mississippi Valley by tonight and expand into parts of the upper Great Lakes tomorrow. Now, the snow will also develop over parts of the northern Rockies, like I said, and as it expands into the Great Basin by this evening, that will move into the central Rockies overnight and into Monday evening. And also, it's going to keep on moving right on through Monday morning. Now, Monday morning also, the rain will begin to develop over parts of the Central Plains. It will expand into parts of the upper Mississippi Valley and the western Ohio Valley through Monday evening. Now, between the rain and the snow and the band of rain and freezing rain, it will develop over parts of the middle upper Mississippi Valley early tomorrow morning, expanding through tomorrow evening. And in addition to all that, we got some coastal rain and higher elevations. Snow will develop over parts of the Northern California area this morning that will end by late this evening. And by this evening, coastal rain and higher elevation snow will move into the Pacific Northwest and continue through tomorrow evening. As I was saying earlier, most of the snow is gone except for some showers coming down out in the west of the U.S. Over here, we do have these little snow showers that are lingering, but no big accumulation is expected. It's mostly rain coming off of the North Carolina coast, down in Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, and this is set for around 7 a.m. this morning. This, of course, is the NAM model. That is why you see dark gray around this area. This is what they forecast. Got some freezing rain going on in South Dakota around 10 a.m. this morning. As I was explaining earlier, some of that freezing rain will continue as it moves across. Now, as that system moves off the North Carolina coast later tonight, early tomorrow, you can see it tries to form this low pressure system, but it kind of falls apart, okay? What we really need to keep our eyes on coming up in just a few days is what's going to be going on right through here, okay? for the most part, of detrimental weather that could turn into possibly severe weather. We are up now on the NAM till around midnight tonight. As you can see, everything is moving right along. This is the system we were talking about around the Great Lakes, and as this one pushes through, it will probably cover some of those. We'll let it run through right quickly now. We're up to 5 a.m. Monday. We can see as everything is tracking through, I'm not touching the thing. I'm letting the model do the work and show you. How about that? We'll get it going through here. It only goes up through Tuesday anyway. It's not far off. We're up to lunchtime Monday now. We see that freezing line is down around Minnesota with the freezing rain. Also some ice pellets and sleet in it, but it turns mostly all to snow. As we can see, it's getting close to the Great Lake region as we spoke of earlier. We have rain down in Iowa. Illinois is going to move over into Indiana. Some of those showers have started to pop up now in Texas and Oklahoma, also Missouri. And this is going around the lakes. I think for the most part, though, everybody else like Ohio and Indiana and Illinois, this is mostly rain for everybody in these areas. So that's a good thing. Most of the snow moves on up into Canada, as I was speaking of earlier. And now we're up to 10 p.m. on Tuesday morning. Look at that train go through. I'll keep my eye on the severe thunderstorms as best as I can for you, okay? And that's the way it's looking at 2 p.m. Tuesday. That's as far as we can go because this model only forecasts this many hours at a time, because this is the forecast it puts out for each region of the U.S. So that's going to wrap it up for weather news today with J7409. Everybody's going to be getting rain. That's a good sign of spring. When it rains a lot, when it rains so much you think it's raining cats, dogs, and bullfrogs, and you don't know what else is coming down. Well, that means summer. Well, not summer, but spring. I got summer on the brain myself. Boy, it's still cold at my house this morning. But we're getting rain. It's not frozen in any way. I hope each of you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, for sharing, the comments. I love talking to you guys. The likes, everything you do for me, I appreciate it. And I love you. And I mean that from my heart. Thank you so much. Everybody have a wonderful day. Stay safe, and much peace, love, and kindness to each of you.